everybody, and welcome back.
Hi there.
We are Suburban Warfare. I'm Andrew.
I'm Peter.
And today, in this episode, is the conclusion of
It's the end.
It's the very end, the bitter end, the conclusion of the Shadespire Campaign.
And it's called Bone Storm.
Bone Storm, alright. Wow.
That sounds like something from a terrible metal album. Oh my god.
Bone Storm. That reminds me of the Hellbrute from the Dark Vengeance box. It's called Mortis Metallicus, which translates to death metal.
Yeah.
Bones.
Shoddy Latin.
So we will be playing Bone Storm for you, which is the last and final battle.
Yep.
If you've been following along the whole time, you started off neck and neck, but the order did end up pulling ahead. But it all comes down to this. Not everybody's guaranteed to survive. We kind of have a little bit of a mini game inside of the scenario, which we'll talk about, that determines our fate. So without further ado, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns along the way, leave them in the comment section below.
Yep.
Throughout this bat rep, you will see the warbands that we've constructed, and we will talk about the artifacts and command traits they have. We'll talk about the scenario. We will deploy, and then we'll go ahead and play for you guys. So hopefully you guys like this, and at the end we'll do some closing thoughts, and this will also wrap up the entire campaign.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it, give it a little bit, the whole thing a mini review for you guys, and if you guys ever need any help, tips, tricks with playing the Skirmish campaign or just Skirmish in general, feel free to send us an email or
ask for Drew, not me.
Fair enough. Send us an email or leave any comments below and we'll answer them. So without further ado, guys, let's check out the warbands.
Alright guys, this is just recapping from the last episode. We still have those Night Runners with the really cool looking little leader right there. I actually really love the way he looks. And then we've still got everyone else, and then we've got our Plague Priest over there in the corner. Still a little bit disappointed in him for dying so darn quickly. A little bit of that was my fault, a little bit of that was his fault for rolling so bad. But, like I said, this is going to be it. This is the last battle. Whoever wins this wins the campaign, so wish me luck, guys.
And here we have the final warband who came to follow this general, my Skink Star Priest, who has the Mask of Horror artifact and the command traits of Merciless Killer and Crusader, with the newest command trait of Reserves of Courage, which I can use once per battle in conjunction with one of the other two. Could be fun with 10 Bravery already. And I have some Pterodon Riders in the back, 3 Saurus Knights with full command, a Reaver Captain, a Swordmaster Captain, a 5 Thunderers with full command, 2 Saurus Warriors, 1 Alpha, 1 with a Star Drake icon, 2 Tree Revenants, 1 with the banner, and 1 as the Scion, as they're called, and then a Huntmaster Kurnoth Hunter. So we'll see how these guys do in this final battle scenario for the Shadespire campaign. Let's check out the map.
Alright guys, so here we have our wonderful little map. As you can see, the walls have been repurposed into this little L-shaped square, so it partitions off the whole board. What we have here is the relic in the middle. The 2 warbands are trying to control that relic at the end of the battle. And they can only get into the relic temple from their deployment zones by going through these 3-inch doors. And they can only go through those 3-inch doors. You cannot fly over it. And let's go ahead and check out what our scenery is. So we've got a wonderful crumbling tree. We have a crumbling coliseum. We have a emboldening tree. We have a enchanting, what is this, gazebo? I'd say it's an enchanting gazebo. It's wonderful. You really have to buy one of these. And then finally we have a foreboding pond. So it's very sparse with the terrain that we've got, but since we've already got those walls, we didn't want to crowd it too much. But there is one additional rule.
So the Bone Storm, the reason this is called the Bone Storm is that both armies are attempting to seek shelter in this sanctuary. This is the only place that is safe for them. Now what's going to happen is that there is a storm that approaches from this long table edge here and that table edge there. At the end of the first battle round, any units that are within 6 inches of those 2 table edges suffer D3 mortal wounds.
That's not bad.
At the end of the second battle round, any units within 12 inches, which is the current depth of each deployment zone, suffers D3 mortal wounds. At the end of the third battle round, any units that are within 18 inches of the battle edge, which is 6 inches away from the sanctuary, suffer D3. And then at the end of the fourth battle round, you guessed it, any models outside of the sanctuary walls are slain.
Woo!
So, it's a race to get in there and control the relic. You win a major victory and the campaign if you have more models within 3 inches of the relic at the end of the 5th battle round, unless you have tabled the opponent. If you have the same amount, you simply duke it out until one player has more within range. Now, it says you win a major and minor victory, but I guess that's just for bragging rights because this definitely determines who wins the campaign.
This is the end.
So, right now we're going to roll to see who chooses deployment zones, and then we're going to go ahead and alternate deployment. So, here we go.
2.
Alright,
Wow.
we got double 2s.
Really?
2 and a 1. You know, this kind of brings me back to when we first started. I rolled so many 2s. Memories. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this deployment zone. The reason being is because Peter was cheeky in putting a Coliseum right in front of this gate, which kind of is going to backfire on him now, because now he has to...
Happened to be crumbling.
It's going to be dangerous to try and run through.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and choose this deployment zone, and we are going to go ahead and alternate deployment. Just going to go here.
Rat Ogre. He's just going to pop up right there. Warlock is going to go right there. Start off with my Storm Vermin.
And this is going to be my Source Knight Drummer.
And I've got my Storm Vermin banner.
Second Pterodon Rider.
Storm Vermin drummer as well.
I'm going to go ahead and put my Reaver over here.
Oops. We've got our Clan Rat Beltrammer right there.
Going to put Kurnoth Hunter right here.
Clan Rat banner right there.
I'm going to put my General right next to my Hunter right here.
Clan Rat Claw Leader right there.
Tree Revenant Scion's going to go right behind them.
Blade Priest is going to stay as far away as possible from my Warlock.
And the other Tree Revenant is going to go behind the Kurnoth Hunter like so.
And then we're going to go ahead and put my Knight Leader right there.
Gonna put my Warrior right there.
And all I have left is just Night Runners, so they're just going to go right there.
My Warrior's gonna go there.
Another Night Runner.
And then I'm gonna have a Thunderer there.
And we've got another Night Runner.
And another Thunderer.
And another Night Runner.
And another Thunderer.
And last Night Runner.
And another Thunderer. And then I'll have my last Thunderer down right over here. And then my last but not least, my Swordmaster is going to go in the front right there. So that is our deployment. It is a straight line, balderdash, just bull run for the Relic. Interesting split deployment here for the guys, for the Skaven.
Alright, so the Night Runners actually do have a extra little ability that they have. After setup, they get to go ahead and move 7 inches. So, let's just go ahead and move them all up 7 inches right there. And there. Alright, so that's going to be their setup move. And now, we're going to go ahead and start the actual game.
Alright, so being the victor with the previous battle plan, I get to choose who has the first turn of the first battle round, and that is most definitely going to be order. So we're going to go ahead into order, turn 1. Okay, so for first turn for the Order, we have a very noble line of people questing for the Shadespire. My general right here is going to go ahead and do his first command trait, which is going to be Merciless Killer, which increases your wound rolls by 1 for people within 6 inches of the general. And I'm going to go ahead and use magic, and I'm going to use Summon Starlight, and I'm going to, that's a casting value of 5. Alright, that barely
Just
goes
barely.
off. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to my Saurus Knight Alpha. That means that anybody trying to attack it has -1 to hit. Subtracts 1 from their hit roll. And that's going to be my hero phase, so let's go on to some movement. I have a drummer in here with my Thunderers, so they're going to sound the advance, which means that they simply double their movement instead of running. I want to risk that good old 1. So my little dwarves are going to move up. Both of my pterodons are going to run, so this is going to be my Alpha with 16 plus a 4.
20 inches.
14, sorry, so that's going to be 18.
18 inches. Math.
Woo. And his buddy is going
Plus
3.
3.
So, okay, with my, should be right there on his wing. Hey, my general's gonna run, so he has 8 plus 1.
9 inches.
Like so. My Kurnoth Hunter is gonna do his regular 5-inch move to here. The Tree Revenants both have a move characteristic of 5, but I think I'm gonna move the Swordmaster first, because he has a movement value of 6, and he's going to run an additional 5 inches, so he's going to go 11. Zippy elves.
Elves are great.
And the first Tree Revenant is going to run 3, and that's going to be a total 5.
Oh, 5 plus 3.
So that's going to be
8.
Yes. But Tree Revenants have the ability that allows them to reroll 1 die per phase. Since this is the movement phase, I'm going to reroll his 1 die. Ah, okay.
Okay.
That works.
Even better.
So that's going to go here. And the Scion's going to do the same thing. It's going to go 5 plus 1, but I'm going to reroll that. 4. So that's going to be a total of 9. So make sure he's not running over his buddy. Okay. And then my Saurus Knights are going to move up their 7. My Warriors are going to move up their 5. And all that is left is my Reaver, who moves 14 inches. He's riding backwards.
Because horses can do that now.
Okay. So there's that. And now we're going to go on to my shooting. My Kurnoth Hunter. It just had a regular move, so he's going to go ahead and shoot your Night Runner leader.
Okay.
And this is going to be 3s and 2s.
Right.
That's 1 hit. And that's... No
wound.
Okay. And then my Reaver is going to shoot as well. He has 2 attacks on 4s and 3s. That's 1 hit. 3 to wound. That's a wound. And no rend.
No rend. So I've got a 6-up save. Let's see. No, just barely now. All right. That's my Night Leader dead, unfortunately.
Then my Reaver has Elven Purebreds, which allows them to move 2d6 in the shooting phase, either before or after you shoot. So I'm going to go ahead and do his move now for a
4.
Healthy 4 inches. And he's going to turn around now.
There we go.
So he's just, it was like a drive-by. So then we are going to try a charge with the Alpha. For
4 inches.
I think I charge with him first. Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll make it in.
And then the Star Drake icon. 3.
3 inches.
That's not going to do it.
Oh.
The drummer. 9.
9. There we go. That'll get him in right there.
I don't want to be there though, and you know dang well why. The warrior. It's gonna go 9.
9 inches.
Just so you guys know, the reason I'm moving like this is because his priest is there who has an ability where Peter picks a spot on the ground and anyone within how many inches of it?
2 inches.
2 inches gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then the Star Drake icon is going to go 9 as well. He needs to just go in there though. So I'm going to try and make it harder for him to pick a point, but it is what it is. So then we're going to go into combat, and my Saurus Knight Alpha, actually the drummer, nope, my Warrior Alpha is going to attack this guy first.
Okay.
He has 2 attacks, and this is going to be 4s and 3s. Nope, and then he has his powerful jaws on a 5. No?
Nope. Alright, so that happened. Let's see, I've got all my Night Runners have stabbing blades, which hit on a 4 and wound on a 4. But if they wound on a 6, it's result at a rend of -1. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do my Night Runner right here. No, my Night Runner right here is going to go ahead and attack your Saurus Knight Alpha.
Okay.
So it goes from a 4 up to a
5.
5 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm hitting on a 5. No, that's a 2. Alright.
And then my Star Drake icon is going to attack next. And he needs a 4 and a 3 with his club. Alright.
There's a 5.
And there's a wound.
And there's a wound. Alright, so I've got a 6-0 save. And that's a 4, so unfortunately he is dead right here. And then I've got my Night Runner over here. He's going to go ahead and attack your drummer. So let's see. He's got a hit of 4 up and wound. Misses the wound, unfortunately.
Alright, and then my drummer is going to move over here, pile in. And got the 1-inch reach to attack. I'm going to put my club and bite into this guy.
Okay.
And then the cold one into this one who just attacked.
Okay.
So this is the club. He has 1 attack on 3-3. Nope. And then the powerful jaws on a 5. Okay.
That's a hit.
And a 4 to wound. No. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pile in with my last Night Runner right there.
Oh, the cold one.
Oh, the cold one, that's right.
3s and 4s.
There's a hit.
Nope.
And no wound. Alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and pile in with this Night Runner right here, and he's going to go ahead and hit your drummer.
He's in range for unpredictable destruction.
Alright, just now remembering about our unpredictable destruction. So let's go ahead and roll for this guy. On a 6, he gets an extra attack. Nope, farthest thing from it. Alright, so he's just going to get his regular attack on your drummer. 4 and 4. There's a 3, so that's missed.
Alright, and then the alpha is going to go ahead and pile in this way. And he's going to do club. Both of them attacked, right?
Yes.
Alright, club and bite into this guy, and cold one into him.
Alright.
So this is the club on 3s and 3s. No.
Okay.
And the jaws on a 5. No.
No.
And the cold one's bite on this guy back here.
Alright, 4s.
Okay.
And 3s?
This is 4s to wound. 2
4s
wounds.
to- Wow.
Okay.
Alright, no run, so I've got 2 6-up saves, which I get 2 5s. Close, but no cigar.
Big rolls.
Wow. Alright, so he's gone. Alright. So, is that all combat?
Yep.
Okay, now the combat's over. I've lost 3 guys.
My leadership is 5 because I haven't popped Reserves of Courage yet. So I'm down to a 2. So if
D6
a
minus
3.
3. Or D6 minus 2.
Yeah, D6. No, D6 minus Aos 3.
Yeah, D6 minus 2.
Yeah. So if I roll a 3 or higher, someone runs. That's a 1. No one's running. All right. So that's going to go ahead and finish off order turn 1, I believe.
Yep.
True?
Yes.
So we're going on to a Skaven. Turn 1. Turn 1, not 2. Alright guys, so here we are with the start of Skaven turn 1. We're going to go ahead and start off with some magics, some dirty magics. Let's go ahead and do some lightning, warp lightning, throw in some warp lightning, yes. At a 5 up. That's a 5, but a 6 technically with my Cursed Tome. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on your drummer right there. So let's see. That's 2 wounds, 2 mortal wounds. Wonderful.
Got him.
Okay, so we do also have my Plague Priest right over here. I'm going to go ahead and do a prayer. I just need to roll a d6 on a 3 or higher, it's answered. So let's see. That's a 4, so it's answered, so I'm going to pick this point. Within 2 inches, right there. So we've got 1, 2, 3 guys within 2 inches. And I just go ahead and roll a die for each of them. On a roll of 4 or more, that unit suffers d4 mortal wounds.
D4.
D3 mortal wounds. On a roll of 4, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. So let's start off with your Stardrake icon. It's a 4, so he's dead. Your alpha right here. That's a 6, so he's dead. And then finally, your alpha that stabbed me. You better die. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna use my reroll on that. Alright. So let's go ahead and do some moving real quick. So let's see. That sucks. Okay. So we've got a regular move of 6 right here. So you're gonna go right there. Right there. You're gonna go 6 right. Yeah. That's...
You don't want to run?
No, I don't want to run, Drew. I do not want to run. They already take enough dirt naps as it is. Alright. So that was a nice little quick movement phase. So shooting. Yep. Alright. So we're just going to do my stars and slings. It's going to be 3 of them at your alpha right there.
You want to do 2 first?
2 first? Okay, yeah. Let's start off with, we're just going to speed roll. We're going to do 2 of them into this guy.
Into the alpha?
Into the alpha, so that's hitting on a 4 up.
So it's a 5 now.
It's a 5. Oh yeah, because of starlight.
Summon Starlight.
So there's a 5.
Blinded by the light.
No. And a 5 to wound. And that is not a wound. Alright, and then the last one is still going to be at the alpha as well. 5 to hit. Nope. Alright. Combat. We're going to have... He's still out of 3. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have this one attack your alpha right here. Let's see who's within 8 inches. No one anymore. Nope, no one anymore. So we're gonna just have this one attack. It's 5 up, then a 4 up instead of a 4 and a 4. So 5, nope. Alright, that's a miss.
Okay, he's gonna come into base. I'm gonna do club and bite over here, cold one over there.
Okay.
So the club is gonna be 3s. Okay,
Nice.
3s to wound. That's 1 wound.
1 wound. I've got a 6-up save. Nope.
And the
He's
cold
dead.
one is gonna lunge forward. So I get a 3s and 4s.
Okay. Nope. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and swing back with this guy right here. Let's move him a little there. 5s and 4s again. Nope. All right, and last I've got this guy piling in right here. Yeah. Right there. So 5s and 4 once more. Nope. All right. Wonderful. You guys are great at combat. You're amazing. I'm so glad that I brought you guys. And that's going to be the end of Skaven turn 1. We're going to go ahead and do an initiative test. So let's see where we're at. There's a 6 and a 4. So I finally get to pull off a back-to-back turn. So it's going to be Skaven turn 2. Okay guys, here we are with Skaven turn 2. We're just going to start off with some magic. I am going to go ahead and hit a tick. Are we within 18 inches here? No. So for magic, we're going to go ahead and do a Mystic Shields. So on a 6 it goes, but I just need to show a 5 because of Cursed Tome. And there's a 7, so that goes off. Good question about who I'm going to put it on. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my Rat Ogre. He's going to go ahead and get that shield. There you go. Hold on to that one, buddy. And we're going to see if my Plague Priest's prayers are answered. So on a roll of 4 up, or 3 up, so that's answered. We're going to go ahead and put the dot right there, 2 inches around there, so only he is affected by it. On a 4 up, he gets D3 mortal wounds. There we go. And let's see how many mortal wounds. 3. Alright.
Wow.
It happened, guys. He's doing things, as long as he's far away from everything else. Alright, so we're just going to do some movement real quick. So, 8 inches puts him right there. And then this Night Runner right here is going to run as well. Another 2, so he was right next to him. Alright. That. Him right there. Safe. He's just within there. Just gonna move 6 right there. He's gonna move 6 right behind him. And he's gonna move 6 right behind him. And then we've got right here. Oops. You right here. You right here. And then we're going to put you right there. Alright, there we go. That's going to be all the movement for the Skaven. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to shooting phase. So, within 16 inches, I've got both of these guys. My Ogre is going to go ahead and shoot at your Alpha right here. He hits on a 5 up. Cocked. Let's try this again. 6, alright. And wounds on a 3 up. Let's use one of my rerolls. I'm going to use one of my rerolls to see if I can actually wound him. There we go. It's at a -1 rend for 2 damage.
Alright, so I need to show a 6 up on the Pterodon Rider Alpha. That's a 2.
Alrighty.
So he's down to 1.
Oh no, it's D3 damage.
Okay.
My bad. So let's see. High number. No!
So he's down to 2 wounds.
Alright. And then my 2 Night Runners are going to go ahead and use their throwing stars and slings. So the closer one to your Skink Star Priest is going to throw it at the Skink Star Priest. And then this one is going to throw it at this guy right here, because he's only got 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first one, he hits on a 4 and wounds on a 5. That's a hit. And 5 to wound. That's a wound.
Yeah, 5 up save.
Alright. Then this one is going to go ahead and throw it at that guy. So he hits on a 4. Nope. Alrighty. And that is the end of Skaven turn 2. We're going to go ahead and move on to Order turn 2.
Alright, for Order turn 2, I'm going to use my Merciless Killer Bubble, which allows, gives me +1 on my wound rolls within 6 inches of my general, but you know that. And then I'm going to go ahead and try and cast Summon Starlight once again. I need a 5.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's impressive.
So that's going to go on to my Skink, my Pterodon Rider Alpha, and then that's pretty much going to be my hero phase. Let's go ahead and do some moves. He's going to go right over here. My Pterodons are going to go right outside of 3 inches, and both of them will be swooping.
Mm-hmm.
Swordmaster's going to run 8 plus 1.
What was that about running?
My Skink Star Priest is going to run. He has an 8 plus 1.
What was that about running again?
The Reaver is going to go his 14. That's what I say about running.
That was a regular move though.
Yeah, I know what I said. Scion number 1 is, Tree Rev number 1's gonna run. 1. For a total of 6 inches. These guys are going to do their march to here. They're gonna conga line it. My Kurnoth Hunter is going to run. He's got an 11.
He's actually running.
Excuse me, pardon me. And this Tree Revenant right here is going to go right there because that's
where he can go.
That's what we're doing. Okay, shooting. I do have Sunleech Bolas on these guys, and then my Reaver did not run. So, my Kurnoth Hunter did though, just because I needed to get him in here. My Sunleech Bola has a 5-inch range, and I would like to go ahead and fire at your Warlock.
Okay.
So this is going to be from the Alpha. I need a 3. Okay, and that's D6 wound rolls. 5.
It's 5, okay.
So these are going to wound on 4s. That is 3 wound
3
rolls.
wounds.
No rend.
No rends? Alright, so I've got 5 up saves. All failed. Alright. So I am down to 2 wounds on my general right there.
My second Pterodon Rider needs a 4 to hit. Okay.
Okay.
And then that is D6 wound rolls. 1.
1 wound.
So I need a 4 up. That's a wound.
It's a wound. And 5 up to save. That is not saved, so I am down to 1 wound.
And then my Reaver is going to shoot. He has his bow with 16-inch range, and he's within 6 inches to get the buff. So
Alright.
these hit on 4s and then wound on 3s.
Nope.
Okay. Nothing. So that's that for that. My Pterod, he's going to do his 2d6 move, and he's going to go 7. So, I'm just going to back up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to move this because I'm going to charge now.
Yeah.
Both of my Pterodons are swooping, and my Alpha's going to charge. I need a 3, and I get a 5.
Nice.
So, There is that. What up? And my other pterodon is going 7. Okay. Those are half-inch moves. Cool. Excuse me. So now that these guys are down on the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and attack your Warlock with my Alpha.
Okay.
It's got 4 attacks, re-rolling, both hits and wounds. Need 4s and 4s. 4 hits, 3 hits, sorry.
And a reroll.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
And 4s to wound. Oof.
1 wound. Oh yeah, re-rolling.
Wow, 1 wound.
1 wound. All right. 5 up to save. You better believe I'm gonna be re-rolling that. Nope. Even worse. All right. There's my Warlock dead. And then now I've got my Rat Ogre swinging. He's got his 4 attacks. With, I'm going to be going on your regular guy. So I've got 4s and 3s. That's nothing. And Unpredictable Destruction? Nope. Super nothing.
So the only other person my Pterodon Rider can attack is the Ogre. And he's got 4s and 4s, re-rolling everything. 3 hits. 4s to wounds. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right. I've got a 5 up save. No, I've got a 4 up save because of Mystic Shield. Failed both. Great. All right, so I'm down to 2 wounds. All right, so I've got my first Storm Vermin Captain, my Fang Leader that piled in 1. He's going to go ahead and swing at your upgraded Alpha. So Unpredictable Destruction. Hey, we got that. So we've got 3 attacks, hitting on 5s instead of 4s.
Yes.
So we've got 2 4s and a 6. So a 3 to wound. Nope. And then my Banner right over there, he's got his regular 2 attacks plus Unpredictable Destruction. It's a 3. Nope. So it's going to be 4s and 3s, 5s and 3s. So we've got a 5 and a 2. All right. That happened. We forgot about that. So these guys are just kind of staring at each other menacingly. Oh, okay. So I just lost my Warlock. I've got a Battle Shock of 5.
Did not charge them.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and roll. Let's see how much else we lose. An additional 1. So let's take out my Bell Chimer right here. He's out. Alright, so that is the end of order. So it's going to be an initiative test. So let's see what we get. 2, beat a 2. No. 5 and a 4. Alright. So it's going to be Skaven. Turn 3. Alright guys, here we are at the start of Skaven turn 3. We don't have any more magic, but we do have some prayers to be answered. Let's see if my prayers are answered. Whoops. Let's see if my prayers are answered. It's a 3, so it's answered. So we're going to go ahead and do the little bubble one right there. So let's see if your Alpha is affected on a 4. That's affected, so how much damage? That's 2 damage, so he's dead. And then your other Pterodon Rider on a 4. He's affected. How much damage? Just 1 damage. Okay. Now we've got some moving to do. Let's move him right over here. This guy was right next to him. And then we've got a shift over to here. There and there. And let's see some shooting. So, this guy's going to be shooting at your Pterodon Rider on a 5 up and a
3 up. Nope. All right, and then we've got these two guys. These are both going to be throwing at this guy. So we've got hitting on a 4 up. Nope. All right, and that is the end of shooting. So let's see what we've got for terms of piling in. We're gonna have this guy who's still in combat.
Everybody who's trying to get in.
Everybody, yeah. All right. So we've got our rat ogre. He's just gonna go ahead and swing. He's got his 4 attacks on 4s and 3s. So there's 3 of them made, and then 3s to wound. There's 1 wound.
6 up safe.
At a -1 run though.
Yep.
So, oh yeah, 5, yeah. So that's 2 damage. He's dead. Wonderful. Nah, forget. I'm not gonna charge with them.
Alright, so now we're gonna go on to order, turn 3. Okay, so for order turn 3, I'm gonna cast Crusader and Reserves of Courage, because I can do that. The same turn, so now I have Bravery 12. And I'm gonna cast Crusader, which allows me to reroll charges within 6 inches of my Star Priest. And for magic, I'm again going to cast Summon Starlight, and I'm going to cast it on, well, I'm just gonna cast it, I need a 5. And that's gonna go on to it's gonna go onto the Reaver here.
Alright.
Alright, so now let's go on to movement. Nothing too fancy here. He's gonna move his distance. And my Reaver is gonna come here. And there's that.
Oh, it's flashing.
These guys are going to go ahead and just move their 4 so they can shoot. Okay, and then my Star Priest is going to go ahead and just hang out right here.
Okay.
So there's my movement for shooting. I'm going to start off with a brace of pistols, who's going to shoot at this Night Runner right here.
Yep.
And that's going to be on 4s and 3s. That's 2
oh
hits.
Oh boy. 3s to wounds. There's 2 1s.
Nice.
Great shooting, Tex.
He's full health, so I'm going to...
No, he's down to 2 wounds.
Down to 2 wounds. The Rat Ogre? Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot with 2 of them at a time. These 2 are going to shoot at the Rat Ogre. I need 4s and 3s. Nope. And then the next 2. Okay.
It's 2 4s. And a 3. So, any rend on that?
Nope.
Alright, so I've just got my regular 5 up save. And no, I'm down to 1 wound on my Rat Ogre over here.
And then my Reaver's going to shoot at your Rat Ogre as well. On a 4-4. Nope.
Nope.
And then my Kurnoth Hunter is going to shoot at your Plague Priest. He's got 2 attacks on 3s and 3s.
Alright.
2 hits.
Oh boy.
1 wound so far, and 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
At -1 rend.
-1 rend, so I go from a 5 up to a 6 up save, and it's how much damage?
D3.
D3, okay. So I need to save these. Nope, both of them missed. I do have 1 more reroll though. So let's see. Nope. Alright, how much damage?
And that's 1.
That's okay, so 2.
Neat.
Woo!
Now we're going to go ahead and do some charging. I got my Saurus Knight over here, who's going 10.
Wow. And you're charging my Plague Priest, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. I can't.
No. Alright.
Okay.
So, go ahead and check for crumbling.
3 inches or on?
Within 1 inch. 1 inch of the footprint.
It's fine.
He's fine.
And my Reaver.
Oh boy. It's a 4 and a 2. That's 6 total.
And my Swordmaster.
It's 4 inches. That's in.
Okay, my Swordmaster is going to swing first. Has 3 attacks on 3s and 3s with a -1 rend on the Rat Ogre.
Okay.
2 wounds, -1 rend.
Okay. So, where's my other dice? 2 wounds, -1 run, so I'm at a 6 up. Nope, both failed. So my Rat Ogre is finally slain. Alrighty. There we go. So my... Let's see. Got these guys in combat over here. So I'm going to go ahead and have my Storm Vermin swing at your Reaver right there. He's got his 3 attacks, plus Unpredictable Destruction. Nope. So he hits on a 5 up instead of a 4 up now, because of Summon Starlight. So he's got 1 hit, and a 3 to wound. Nope. Alright.
And then my Reaver will attack. And he has a Starsteel Blade with 2 attacks on 4s and 4s. On your Fang Leader. No, nothing. And then he has his Trusty Steed, has 2 attacks on 4s and 5s. Okay.
Okay.
There's a wound.
There's a wound.
No.
Any run?
Nope.
Alright, so I'm just at a 4 up save. Alright, there's my save.
Alright, so then you have...
I still have these guys to attack. So, let's have my Claw Leader attack your Star Drake Icon. He hits on a 4+, but let's check for Unpredictable Destruction. Nope. So 4s and 4s again. There's 1. Nope.
And then my Swords Knight's going to attack. He has his 1 attack on 3/3.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to put everything into there, so 3/3. That's good.
Okay.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. So I've got a 5 up save. It's not a 5, so my Claw Leader is dead. Okay. I've got my Banner. He's just going to go ahead and pile in, attack with 4/4, but Unpredictable Destruction. That's a 5, unfortunately. So I just get the regular 1 attack. 4s, 4, and a 3. Nope. And then I'm going to have my... I'm going to have my Banner Storm Vermin attack your Reaver right there, hitting on a 5 and a 4. He's got 2 attacks. 5s. Nope. Alright, and then I'm finally Unpredictable Destruction. That's a 4. And then I've got my Drum Beater. He's going to go ahead and do that. So, Unpredictable Destruction. Nope. 2 attacks. At 4s. And 3s. There's 1. Whoops. There's my die.
That was on the Swordmaster,
Yep, on the Swordmaster.
who has a 4 up. And that's a 1.
That's dead. Okay. Alright. Well, there's that.
So that was at the end of combat.
Yep.
You did lose 2.
I did
so
lose
you're
2.
D6 minus 3.
So, let's see. No one runs.
Good. So now we roll off for initiative for turn. Well, just so you guys know, this is the end of turn 3. The vortex is now 18 inches away, which means that the Night Runners are still okay, and then your Plague Priest is still okay.
Yeah.
But the next turn, everybody needs to be inside the sanctuary.
Otherwise, they die.
So initiative for battle round 4.
Whoops.
Let's try that again.
5 and 5. 1 and a 5. All right.
It's going down to order. Turn 4.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like Order has a chance to kind of take this turn. I did kind of bottleneck the door, so if I'm able
Kinda.
to table him and he's unsuccessful to get in, he will be wiped out at the end of the battle round as well. So let's start with my hero phase. Go ahead and cast Merciless Killer, which is the 6-inch wound increase bubble, and Arcane Bolt on a 5-up. Okay.
Wow.
And
That goes off.
we go ahead and Arcane Bolt the Plague Priest. Show a 3-up.
And he's dead.
Okay. So we're gonna do some movement. Gonna move these guys, shuffle along up to here. There we go. And he's gonna move here. These guys going over here. Scooting up.
Shifting over.
Okay, shooting. He's gonna scoot up a little more, so he's got the bow. We're gonna go down, try and kill these night runners.
Okay.
Starting with this guy over here. Got a 4-3.
Nice.
That's a 3.
There's the
Negative
4.
1.
All right. And so he's dead because I've got a 6-up.
And the other 3 are gonna go 4-3. That's
3 hits.
okay.
Okay. This is going to be a fast cleanup. So he's dead as well because of the negative 1.
And then I have 2 Thunderers over here that are, one of them's within 6 inches, the other one's not. So this guy's gonna go on the drummer. No, the Fang Leader on a 4-3. Nope. The next guy, 4-2. Nope. Kurnoth Hunter is gonna go on the Fang Leader. He's got 3s and 2s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
2 is the wound. Minus
1
1.
wound. Minus 1 rend. So he is down to...
5?
Oh, wait. It's a D3 damage.
Yes.
So it's not a D1
Right,
damage.
so you have a 6-up.
So I've got a 6-up. All right. Oh, wow. Okay.
Cool.
Out of all the times.
Alright. And so there's all my shooting. I'm gonna try some charges with the Tree Revenant over here. Oh, he's in. But my horsey is gonna shoot.
Yeah, shooting.
4s and 3s on the Fang Leader. 1 hit, 1 wound.
hit.
No rend.
No
That's
rend.
1 damage.
So
4 up.
4 up. Wow.
Wow. So this guy's going in all the way over here, and he has a 1-inch reach, so he's not going to be able. Actually, should be able to get in right there. Yeah. Nah.
No.
No.
Because
No.
the bases are 1 inch across.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to first attack with the Tree Revenant, and he has
All right. So the Tree Revenant is attacking.
yes, 1 on him and 1 on him.
Okay.
So this is first going to be the drummer, and he with his glaive he has a 4 and a 2. Nope. And then on the Fang Leader, nope.
Nope. Okay. So my Fang Leader is going to strike
Oh wait,
back.
I do get a reroll.
Never mind.
One reroll per phase, so I'm going to use it on the Fang Leaders. No.
No. Okay. So my Fang Leader is going to use his 3 attacks on your Revenant? Reaver?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Reaver. That's what it's called.
No, he's not Summon Starlight. So
Nope.
4s.
4s. There's
Him and
2.
those 6s.
Yeah. And 3s. There's 1. At a -1 rend.
So he needs a 6-up. Nope.
Nope.
Down to 1 wound.
All right.
And he's gonna swing back now on the Fang Leader with his 3 attacks. 2 attacks, sorry.
2 attacks, 3 attacks. How many?
He has 2 attacks at 4s and 3s. Wow.
Wow.
Nothing.
No.
And then he has the Steed on 4s and 4s. Wow.
Wow.
But we've done that twice now. There's another one. There's a 6. That's a
there's
win.
6. All right, so it's just 1 damage, so it's a 4-up, but it's a 5.
This Fang Leader ain't going nowhere.
He's not dying. All right, so I've got my. Let's go with my banner right over here. My banner clan rat. He is hitting on 4s and 4s with his rusty blades. Nope.
Alright, and
All right.
then my cold one, he's got a 3-3 club. Good.
Okay.
That's a wound.
Nice. So I've got a 5-up save. Wow.
And the powerful jaws and Star Drake shield. on a 5.
Nope.
And then the cold one on 3s and 4s.
There's 2 3s.
2 wounds.
There's 2 wounds, so I've got 2 5-up saves. Come on.
Wow.
No. Well, I saved 1, but he only has 1 wound, so he's dead. Alright, and then last but not least, I'm going to have my last 2 Storm Vermin, so I'm going to have my drummer attack your Revenant. So, 4s and 3s. Nope. My banner, so it's going to be my banner attacking your Reaver on 4s and 3s.
Well, you already rolled your hits.
Yeah. Okay, fine. No, I lost 4. So...
Oh, God. D6 minus 1. Yep.
Yeah. So on a 1, no one runs. On a 2, someone runs. And we lose 1 additional. So let's go with my banner right here.
Okay, so there's no way for you to get in after past this 4th battle round, so that actually is going to be the game, because what's going to happen is the Arcane Storm's going to come in, wipe out my Star Drake icon, this Tree Revenant, he stuck his nose out there, and these 2 Storm Vermin, and this Reaver's going to watch it all happen. So what that's going to end up being is that there's going to be a table for the Chaos, and a campaign victory for the Order. Peter, it's been a heck of a time battling for the Shadespire treasure with you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. Victory for the Order. Join us for closing thoughts, where we're going to talk about the campaign as a whole. We'll be right back. Okay, so that was the Shadespire campaign with a victory for the forces of Order. Once again, Peter, it was a great ride. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Whole thing, what are your thoughts?
There is a little bit of balancing. I am kind of upset that you can't bring in out-of-print models for a lot of Skaven stuff, because that's the only thing that's listed with Renown in here, is stuff that Games Workshop actually prints right now, unfortunately. So there are some models that I would love to use. For instance, the Warplock Giselle team, which basically is the same stat line as your Hunter right there, plus an additional +1 to all my saves against shooting attacks. You need to have at least some sort of shooting.
Yeah.
When you're starting a campaign. If your opponent has shooting and you don't have shooting in Clash at Dawn, you're just gonna get picked off.
Yeah, and there's some things with Skirmish itself that make it a little challenging to come from behind. One of my biggest pet peeves since we started is that the battle plan with the Vortex.
Oh yeah.
How the victor of that one gets an additional 3d6 renown, and I picked up 12.
Yeah.
So not only do you get the 10 for having that major victory, but then you get the 3d6 renown, and then your opponent's supposed to come back with 6. Now I'm not saying you give the loser the 3d6 renown, but that battle plan's even really hard to win from the side that's trying to stop it.
Exactly.
Because, the way they added the -2 to shooting through the vortex, it's kind of hard to snipe the channeler. So there's some things that make it really challenging to come from behind. They say the winner isn't declared until you win the 6th battle round, but I brought it. He had 3 rerolls, but the chance of rerolls converting over over having more models on the table, I don't think is enough to say you still have a chance.
Yeah, and there is a really quick and easy dirty win condition for the last battle. Is you just grab the fastest thing that you can pick up, be it a Pterodon Rider or a Saurus Knight, and you just run that straight into the opponent's door, and that's it. That's all you can really do.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that's what Drew did, and you just bottleneck it and you just wait.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, the whole chance of like a slow army getting wiped out, because it's saying the winner could have been spending all this renown. For example, like if you brought goblins, you have like 30 little goblins running around there. You're probably not going to get them all in that 33-inch doorway.
Or theoretically, you shouldn't.
Right, but I had actually a good mix of fast and slow units, so the gap was wide enough. And I actually I will say, the Night Runners maybe would have been better suited to go through the door.
Maybe.
but I mean, who can tell? Your Plague Priest stepped up in a big way.
He did do work.
All right, well, Skirmish Campaign, there it is. We might make another video that reviews it a little more in-depth, but we want to let you guys go. So, thanks again for joining us along this Shadespire Campaign. It's been a journey, and if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about Skirmish or anything else that you want to see in the future, send us an email or a comment below.
Yeah.
And always please subscribe, thumbs up if you liked it, and just reach out to us with anything you might have. We received some great feedback. We have incorporated things each step of the way, and we really appreciate it. And once again, guys, thank you guys so much for gaming with Suburban Warfare. Once again, Andrew.
Peter.
And we will see you on a new Bat Rep, and as Shadespire Campaign concludes. I don't know what we're going to do now. Paint.
Paint. So much painting. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
All right, thank you guys so much, and see you soon.
See you guys later.